Afternoon everyone, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here today. We'd like to start our presentation off about social media and beauty. We're going to be here with 3 people and I'm going to start this off. First, I want to have a little bit of interaction with you guys. I brought one of my examples from my own makeup collection and I'm actually wondering who actually knows the brand Huda Beauty. It's a brand from Dubai, so I'm actually wondering who actually expands their stuff there. I see a few people actually know this. It's a little pearl right now, it's very popular in the beauty industry, and a fun fact, I actually shipped it from Dubai to the UK and from the UK to the Netherlands, so it was quite a hustle and it cost me a few bucks to get it here, but I'm very pleased with it. Then next I'm going to tell you something about my personal experience with the social media and the beauty industry. I've been doing social media for approximately 1 year right now, and in the last few months I actually grew quite a bit. I went from 500 followers to 2,000 on my Instagram account. Here you can see some examples and also some brands and one of my creations. Creations, I mean the makeup, not the person. Then I actually want to tell you a little bit about my life in social media and how it influenced my makeup, and also the butterfly effect, how I actually technically flapped my wings and everyone around me got introduced with the beauty industry that I introduced to myself. Social media influenced me in a really big way. I buy approximately 75% of my makeup online, and usually all the products I buy are inspired by my social media influences. Of that 75%, I buy 50% in the Netherlands, and the other 25% I actually buy abroad. So I ship it from America, UK, Dubai. I actually also ship from Italy, from France, just to get all the wider range products to me, because I just want to try them, because they're such hyped right now. Then next I want to actually show you some figures that actually go into the actual beauty industry worldwide, because we can see here that there is quite a lot of numbers grown after a few years that actually influence not only me but also the people around me and the people around in the world. You can see 79% of people use online videos to find out how they can actually use beauty products. One of me is included. I actually Google, or on YouTube I search stuff, how I can make the perfect winged eyeliner, how I can make the perfect contour. And this number actually increased rapidly throughout the last few years. Then again, 98% of these people had a positive effect towards beauty products featuring online videos. So 98%. Can you imagine that almost every person that watches a YouTube video ever has had a positive experience, with also me included. And then next I'm going to talk about the YouTube. 85% would actually trust a review of a YouTube person above actually a normal salesperson. They will actually Google or YouTube something instead of going to a beauty person in a store. That's a very big difference. And 75% is more likely to buy a beauty product after watching a video. One of the examples I just showed you, the Huda Beauty palette. I would never be introduced without Huda Beauty and without the social media influence on me that they give. Otherwise, I would have never bought this product and I would never introduced to all these different brands that I cannot even buy in the Netherlands. So I think we did quite a good job with our social media influence on the beauty industry until now. And then I want to give my co-worker the next talking moment. Thank you.
Thank you. So I will talk about the social media channels and the interaction between the makeup industry and these channels. So I would like to start with asking a question. How many of you knows or uses one of these channels? So I would say most of you, or even all of you. So we don't even think about how powerful these channels are. They have a huge impact on persons and companies as well. They provide new ways to connect people with their friends, fans, followers, and other people. This channel usually seems relatively harmless, but they have a huge impact on the makeup industry. Nowadays, it's not all about picture sharing or sharing a post or anything. It has a huge background behind it. And it has a big influence on our society, both negatively and positively. I'm going to talk about that more now. So Pinterest is the concept where you pin a picture. You put a picture on this app, and then it can be a picture of anything, what you like. But there you can have pictures of your own makeup that you have done, or tutorials, the steps that you have to do to come up with a certain look or something. And like before, it was more to have a social media channel that it would be help people or more a fun thing. And that's the positive side of it. But then nowadays it's quite, you put pressure on people. The picture has to actually be really good, and you have to look flawless, and it puts pressure on people. And then we have Twitter. Myself, I don't use Twitter, so I don't know that much about it, but you put a post there, and companies can put a post there or tell about their new product or something like that. And yeah, I don't know, like the negative side of it can be that you get really bad comments or reviews from your customers. And Instagram, that's one of the most popular channels, I would say. There you post a picture, or nowadays even a video, you can do a short video. And there also, the same as in Pinterest, it puts a lot of pressure on people to be flawless and have really good pictures and good tutorials and so on. YouTube, where you post videos. And that's one of the channels that actually people get famous from. You do makeup tutorials, or brands put videos or their new product, how you can use it, and so on. Facebook is also a really popular one. Nowadays people don't use it that much, but there you mostly put pictures or post about products and makeup. And also these channels provides that different people can post videos or pictures of themselves. So it's not actually the company itself that chooses the own model and skin color and gender or something. People from all around the world can post pictures and videos. So it's like all people can actually relate to this and get help to do their makeup or whatever they want to do. And now I'm gonna have two examples. So I'm gonna start with Manny Mua. He's a really famous boy beauty blogger, and he's 26 years old from California, USA. And he has 3.5 million followers on Instagram and over 2 million subscribers on YouTube. And he became famous through YouTube. He does these makeup tutorials, and he's has influenced also because, well, he's a guy, and his trademark is that makeup is genderless and has no rule. So even guys nowadays can do makeup, and it's not an unusual thing. And then the other example is Jaclyn Hill. She has 4 million followers on Instagram and 4 million subscribers on YouTube. And she's also famous through social media, mostly through YouTube, and she's a professional makeup artist as well. And she has her own or a collaboration makeup brand with Becca Cosmetics, and then she has with the Morphe Cosmetics as well. And she has, like, through YouTube, she has made this is like her career now, and it's through social media channels. And now I'm going to give the word to Aga.
I wanted to talk about the beauty industry standards. On the picture, you can see Chantal Winnie. She's a model, she's really popular. But when we think about beauty, what's beautiful for us, what's beautiful for other people, we think about models, singers, actresses, some famous women who actually runs the world, we can say. But right now, like Dove has done the study and showed us that in the real life, women are looking for inspiration in the social media, but not in the model-y, actress-y, really famous, fancy kind of women. They look for someone like them. They look for someone who's not perfect, who has some kind of skin problems, or who doesn't have the perfect body shape. She's the one. She used to be called the zebra at school, and now she's the most popular model in the world. And right now, people looking forward to see her, how she's growing, and how the beauty right now influences her. The other example is Lizzie Velasquez. She has a condition that she cannot gain weight. She's only 32 kilos. So it's around 64 pounds. She's 26 years old. She's a YouTube guru, we can say. She became famous because of not her look, but because of her character. Because how she appears, how she looks, how she acts, and how she talks. She inspires people to be better themselves. That's why the standards have now changed. We don't look at beauty as being the most perfect body, the most perfect skin that exists. The other topic is how we shop now, how we purchase a product, beauty product, of course. When we go to the store, we don't want a salesman to help us with choosing the product. Because as we can see, 70% of people know what they want to purchase before they actually go. The same is, for example, Chantal. When she goes to stores, she already knows what she wants. She already searched this, she already went on YouTube, she watched the tutorials. That's why, for example, the salesman, we want to have something more. We want him or her to apply this makeup, for example, foundation, mascara, concealer, whatever it is. We want him or her to actually show us in real life how is it going. Then we have 53% people want this to be natural. It actually is connected with the beauty standards that is right now, because we don't want to be really drawn or have something on our face that is not really us, just have a mask. That's not the case right now. We just want to be the best of ourselves. And there is an over 30% increase in the sales revenue in the beauty industry. That's really big amount, and it's still growing. That says that people really want to purchase this product. Because of, for example, YouTube, and we see the girl that has 20 or even 50 different shades of lipstick, we want to have the same thing. Chantal, how many lipsticks do you have?
About 100?
See? That's why it's the increase in sales revenue. Now we can go to the conclusion. As we have seen before, people are more likely to purchase products online or through social media. As it was with Chantal, her journey, beauty journey, started with social media, with the help of social media. Through other channels, we have 5 different channels. As Charlotta said, we have Pinterest, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, and we have Facebook. Through all these channels, we can grow as a person, we are influenced by them. That's why the beauty is right now that popular. And the standards have changed because of this, of course. Here we have 2 pictures, that's Chantal's pictures. So, and they had a lot, about I think 300 or more likes under them. So it's really popular, and right now, even if Chantal is only a student right now, she is popular on Instagram, so no one can say that you cannot grow as a person. Did it influence you?
Yes, it influenced me a lot, especially when this picture, this exact picture, was actually shared to the beauty guru that made the products, that it actually made me almost cry for a day.
See, and it also influenced me because I got to know how to actually apply the makeup. I'm not the artist, or I don't do makeup like you do, but somehow I got to know how to apply it. And that's how beauty influences not only the sales revenue or the industry itself, but it influence the normal, usual people like we are.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you for your attention.